I'd like you to meet someone, though. I'm sure you already know him quite well. Quit making me use guy voices. Ah. Rod? So you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod so that he still had some way to voice his opinions. Sebi? Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? Sad to meet you, princess. I hear Sebi and I'm like, I just want to give him that Sebastian from Black Butler name feel, but I know I can't do that voice. It's nice to meet you, princess. Sebi's voice changes when it greets me. The tone uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds. Yeah, they said he was mute earlier. Are they explaining why he can speak now? Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean the mermaid's curse? Is that why he can't talk? Oh, but he has that little... Oh my god, their little rabbit's named Sebastian because of the Sebastian from Little Mermaid. Oh, and it's red. I love that. What? That is my curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he's cursed? Does everyone else know? Obviously, they're my family. Even the king? He knows as well. So am I the only one you never told? I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. He's not wrong. And I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here? I have been trying to help Rod with this curse. That is why he comes to the marching from time to time. But I don't even want. Anyway, I came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you. It's been days since I was cursed, I wondered. How are things in the palace? Livelier? Happier? Happier? I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore. I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but this is the truth? But this is the truth. So this is how you truly feel. And yeah, why would I ignore that? You know? So this is how you truly feel? So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you truly feel. The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emily didn't want me to. I'm happier too. Now that you're gone, I don't have to pretend like you anymore. To like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now. I'm gone, and they're all happier. Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. Doesn't mean they're happy without you. Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the marching, I shouldn't have left you alone in there, I'm sorry. You know how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now isn't the right time to explain. When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Z. Has the prince already left? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse. Did I miss something? No. Right. Maybe the fairy's right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get back down to business. What should we do with her? What are you talking about now? You, of course. Oh, wait. This... You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right? She is right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets in Shiver. I would do anything, so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay at the marching with me and the rest of my boarders. I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. Will you have to work in exchange for a room? I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations just like anyone else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. Marcha doesn't attract many customers since only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds aren't tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke? Ouch, even the Ice Princess can tell. And yet you still take people in? That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. You know what? These two are a couple, you know? It just makes sense. These two, couple. I'm still suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me. Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who's in need of help? I can never. And that, princess, is how goodness works. How goodness works? It's not as if I accepted freeloaders. My boarders help me run the market and do errands. The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful. If karma can be useful, anyone can. I've yet to see karma be anything but useless. Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. Do I even have a choice? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and sheets are itchy, nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comfort of home. I miss my dolls. So Garland's the guy. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! I sit up immediately. What is going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other marching boarders, Waltz, Jurian, and Garland, are sitting on the settee, looking anxious. What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Jurian and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait and Anise are attending to the man now. These people just help anyone they find on the streets. What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witches got to him? It's impossible. We'll have to find when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Goodness, what's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself. You're not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss D. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I follow Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. More guy characters before this. I thought the man would have been out cold, but to my surprise, he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in Revere as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. Oh. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven, or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. I see. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? Could you join me on this bed? It's very comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you. I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Princess, of course, such a beautiful lady can only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray. Yeah, how do we save again? Wait, no, how do I think there's a way to save. Hold up. Yeah, oh, that took such a turn. I mean, we're gonna throw the tray at him, right? Like, you don't just assume women come in and you're just gonna go to bed with them. Can I throw the tray at him? I am tempted to let you. Feisty as well. Be still, my beating heart. Huh? Wait, I forgot what that means. I totally forgot what that means. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna stick with this. Huh? You. Oh, he's awake. Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of the three of you at once. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard, I almost want to slap him. What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Are you the crown princess? What are you doing here? If he knows, then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. It can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess. What is your name, good sir? I would answer any questions you ask of me, madame, but... The man looks down at the notebook in his hands. I don't remember. Amnesia? I know everything about Angel, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Wait, what happened again in Rumpelstiltskin? I know he had like the thread of gold and... Are they okay? Hopefully they'll explain it, cause like I kind of know, but I don't. What if he like didn't he like do like a deal with someone and got the name of their firstborn and stuff like that? I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse. Do you remember how to break it? But I remember I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in the journal as entries. Shows the notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room. My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Z will leave you your breakfast in here and we'll give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Dora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in the tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him her ring. On the third night the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time. As she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night, the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give her child. The man then said that he would take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah, the night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would have guessed his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the Marchen. Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Z. You need to start coming up with good deeds.